Welcome to today's Dashcam Diary of a Disabled with me, Chronically Happy. I am just now leaving the place that is going to do my taillight that I've needed to do for over a year. I bought this taillight on Amazon, or taillights, like complete, like encased taillights. And I tell you what, if these guys don't know how to install it, I am going to be shit up a creek. I'm going to have to really making sure it stays internal. I really have to, I'll have to buy brand new taillights. So these guys, if they want another job and they do a good job on my taillights and they can get everything installed correctly and things work, fantastic. And if they can't, I'm going to have to buy some new taillights, and then I'm going to have to just sell these ones. I can't, and I won't be able to make the money back for them at all. And it sucks because I don't know what to do. I hate selling things online, and these are very specific for Toyota FJ Cruisers, and I don't know how many people would be looking for these taillights, but I mean, it's possible. I mean, it could work, but man, I'm so disheartened by it all because I've had this for so long, and I finally had the money to pay for the installation. So next Wednesday, 7 days from now, I am going to find out whether or not I am going to have my taillights installed or not. It has been a long time coming. I almost didn't go over there today. I didn't have the phone number to call, and the dude is never in the office, ever. They finally have a sign on top of the building with the phone number to call for the place. So there is that, at least. So I tried calling the phone number because I didn't want to just go walking back there to their shop, not knowing, there's a lot of guys there. It's kind of a creepy part of a hood, It's kind of it's Northeast Salem. It's a hood. It's definitely a hood. It's pretty gangster out here in Northeast Salem. I don't try to F around in this part of town anymore. This is where I grew up. I grew up in Northeast Salem. We're moving to this underpass now. Tent cities just keep migrating throughout Salem. I mean, we never had this big of a population of homeless people. It's only hit Salem, Oregon in the last 10 years. It was never like this. I kept hearing about shootings and crime in Northeast Salem over the last couple of years on Facebook, and I'm just like, holy cow, I'm so glad that my parents didn't stay in that part of town and left that town. Yeah, Salem is where I grew up, but it's still a part of my life, very much so, because I have to come and do it all the time for my doctors. Just in my small town, there's just not the doctor. There's just no good doctors out there, and the good ones keep retiring or moving away or transferring. There's a lot of big changes in our medical systems out here, and there's only one hospital in Salem. One hospital. And this is the state capital. And they are capitalizing and monopolizing any other hospital system in this town. Like, they're not allowing for growth. We're not allowing for growth, and we're just descending into the pits of any other city. And I can't even consider this a big city. It's just not a big city. It's not big. I don't even know what the population of Salem is now, but that's something I'll probably try and look up later because I'm curious now. Like, I really should do some shopping. I'm not in the mood. I just don't want to do anything. And I think part of it's because I over-medicated last week, and then I'm not medicated as much this week. And so, like, all my chemicals are kind of trying to balance out my brain and body. And my body's in a flare. I've been eating way too much sugar because I'm stress eating. I'm binge eating. I'm binge stress eating. I'm a binger when I'm stressed or upset or sick or in a flare. I like to binge eat stuff that's not good for me. And my stomach pays the price, and then my skin pays the price, and then my entire body and system in my body is all jacked up. Come on, person. Don't be in the middle of the road with your stupid homeless sign. Look at this dude. Look at this guy. You're gonna get hit by a car. Alright, well. He, she, I can't tell. Their hood is on. I can't tell if that's long hair or short hair, if that's part of the hood. I can't tell. But yeah, they're like next to the crosswalk. They're not even in the crosswalk. They're like towards the intersection instead of in the crosswalk. I bet they hoping they get hit by a car so then they can get some kind of insurance payout from getting hit. I don't know, I'm just hating on homeless people today. I apologize if anybody else is homeless. I have homeless friends. I have other people I know that are homeless and have issues being able to afford anything. It's the beds that we lay in, though. Consequences of our actions, of how we've treated people, how we treat ourselves, how we get ourselves into the situations that we are. There is nobody to blame but yourself for whatever situation you put yourself in. Take accountability. I am all about accountability, and I am accountable to myself, and I'm straight up saying, like, yeah, I don't feel good, and I'm just not really feeling doing anything today. Today is supposed to be a craft day, so as soon as I get home, I would love to take Stormy Dog to the park to play. Unfortunately, I don't have my stinking shoes in the car to just go straight there instead of having to stop at home. And then when I stop at home, I'm going to not want to leave the house again because I'm like, oh, I don't want to go anywhere. But I owe it to Stormy to go out to the park because we need to go. She's been restless. It's not raining. It's just kind of cloudy, like it's going to rain. But I just don't want a stinky dog either. She gets really stinky and she gets really muddy when we go to play, especially when it's been raining a lot lately, and it has been. So I'm like really torn because I really want her to get exercise because she hasn't had much over the last week. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been very like flary, depressed in bed a lot, and so she's kind of depressed too because she's not playing, and her nana just left for a beach trip, and her nana likes to play, she does like to play with her, but she gets annoyed after and like tired of playing after so long, and so her nana's not here to entertain her throughout the day off and on like she usually is. I just hope my mom has a good time on her beach trip with her friends from high school. They do this every few months, and so I'm super excited for her to get out and do some stuff. She got out yesterday with my dad and her other friend in town. What is this car doing? Why are they so far back? Oh, because there's a bottle of antifreeze or something rolling around. What in the... People are so dumb, dude. trash rolling around. Nobody wants to run it over. I mean, crap. I was like, why are they so far back in the turn lane? That's silly. Oh, okay, I see why. Because they didn't want to run over this bottle of, like, it looks like brake fluid or like, brake fluid is a different color. I think it's just like windshield washer fluid, one of those big, gallons of washer fluid. It was like darker, like it's a bluish green liquid coming out of it. So, I don't know. I already have a side ache from the caffeine. Nothing in my stomach. I should have had a banana or something before I only had this much caffeine, like this much, just a teeny sip out of my drink, and I'm done with caffeine for the day. It's hurting my stomach, so I need to do something about it and actually put some good stuff in my body. Probably eat some salad today. I ate chicken last night for dinner, just straight up chicken thighs. I try to eat more balanced. I just can't all the time. I can't stand there and prep the food. I can't sit there and prep the food for very long. Like, my body is super out of alignment right now. I had my hip pop out of place yesterday, and then everything above it has shifted, and my stomach's pissed off, and everything's pissed off. And so I really hope that these trigger point injections will calm things down. And my doctor asked me how I was doing on my patch, if I felt like it was time to I was just like, well, I don't want to increase it. I know that. I want to get off these at some point. And he said, okay. But he did suggest to me that I could, if I needed to, for big flares or breakthroughs like I had, it's okay. Because I have some little teeny tablets on hand from when I go do imaging and MRIs, and I need some medicine in between. He said it is okay to take a little bit here and there if I need to, but I'm really going to keep that restricted because I don't have very much, for one, and number two, I just don't want to go through the withdrawals. I just don't. I don't want to deal with the withdrawals of this medication that I just don't want to go up in it. I just don't want to up it. I have lots of room to up it, but I promise myself and I promise my friends that don't even freaking talk to me anymore. I take that back. She has messaged me like once or twice, but not really. It's been me reaching out more than her recently. So I don't know what's going on with her. I don't know if she's trying to have any friendships or anything right now. I'm kind of confused. I'm always confused about friendships. I don't know how to keep friends. I seem to always say the wrong thing, and people don't like the truth. People are hurt by the truth. Hurt people hurt other people. That's all I gotta say about that. Oh, my necklace should come off. Alright. Feel naked without any necklaces, yo. I feel naked. Thought I had it connected. There we go. Hurt people hurt people. And words hurt people. Words shouldn't hurt people, but they do hurt people. Some people are being toxic with their words. Yes, they are very hurtful. So we'll see how the crafting goes. We'll see if we end up being accountable to each other, and we're both chronically ill. Me and my friend that want to do the crafting video time today. I'll see how she's feeling. It's a little bit late in the day, later in the afternoon. It's like she's an hour ahead of me, after my birthday festival time. Like, I'm super excited. I want to socialize. I want to talk to my friends online. I want to craft. I want to get some crafting done today really bad. I need to at least sort my beads and get them put away and figure out where I'm going to go with my crafting for this weekend's rave. I got a rave this Friday night. Friday or Saturday, one of the two nights. I gotta get ready for that. So I have a bit to do this week. I have phone calls and stuff I need to make, but I'm so unmotivated when it comes to getting any of those phone calls and stuff made because I went after it last week. Last week I was on top of my calls and my paperwork, and that is why I was so stressed out. And now that's why I'm reverting back to my normal, like, hermit. I need time to process everything that I did. Because I did so much and I got a lot accomplished. And there's still things I need to pay off. I'm so excited to get my things paid off. Certain loans. I can't wait to pay some stuff off and figure out which festival I want to go to because tickets are selling fast and I only have until this weekend to decide whether I'm going to Beyond Wonderland at the Gorge or if I'm going to wait until Base Canyon. I am so torn. I've always wanted to go to Beyond Wonderland because I have the outfits for it already. And it's in June. So it's a month after I get back from EDC. I don't know when my surgery is going to be, so it kind of makes it hard for me to plan for this summer and not know whether or not I'm going to be having surgery which month, when I'm going to get a consult for surgery. No, I said I was done with that. I need to stop drinking this. I'm going to put it in the freezer when I get home. Water to flush out the caffeine. My stomach is so pissed off right now. That caffeine really upset my stomach. Breathe through the pain. My dumb butt just took another sip and activated it all over again. Just pissed off. It's like, I don't know where the pancreas is located, but if that's my pancreas, I don't know what organ that is, or if it's part of my intestine that's pissed off. Oh, but something is pissed off on the right side of my body. Now it hurts. Ow. I have a fat face today too. It's not that noticeable. I do got fat face. Look at the indents on my nose even. Indents are usually not that bad. Doesn't help that the hat kind of squishes the glasses in a little bit too. It's hard to wear a baseball cap and sunglasses at the same time. That's why I think they invented aviators, honestly. The aviators put fat on the top so that they don't get squished by the hat. A ball cap and sunglasses is my thing. I love my baseball caps. I love wearing hats. I hate doing hair. Trying to be more girly and trying to get more, but taking a shower, I didn't get to do curlers in my hair. I bought some curlers finally. So I'm going to be doing an unwind with me at some point when I shower at night. And I'm going to do the curlers and I'm going to do a get ready with me the next day to show how it turns out. So that's in a future content creation idea of mine. Of course, more gaming clips because I just need some time to be chill. I need time to just nothing, be in La La Land, let's be thinking about my diamond skin That's why it makes it so difficult. But also, I like the challenge. I need to play some ranked play so I can get back into the groove, so I'm not a crappy teammate to the sweats that my Ray family plays with. My Ray family member, dude, Terry is so cool. I can't wait to meet Terry. I'm trying to remember where he lives. I think he says California, but yeah, it was cool to be able to have some other time outside of chat with this person, and so that we kind of know how we interact in the video game we played together. I played with my other Ray family member, Liz, at one point, but she's not very consistent in Call of Duty, so that was very cool of having somebody in my comment section on one of my gaming videos ask if I want to play with them sometime. That is actually a big honor to me. Like, I don't feel like I'm that great of a player, and I try to stay humble, but to feel like I'm good enough for just some random person to watch my video and be like, hey, would you mind playing sometime? Like, that really warms my heart, guys. Like, yeah, I would love to play with anybody that watches my content. Thank you. I really am honored that somebody would ask to want to play with me. I'm just used to getting trashed on all the time that I'm not that great of a player, But I do have to say, from continuing on from my earlier Dashcam, from playing with the sweats the other night, they did give me a little bit of a nod of like, yeah, you're high prestige. That takes a lot of work to get to this point. I was like, yeah, I know. So I really don't know what they thought of that, though, because I wasn't playing that great, and so they probably thought I was some kind of cheater, or had some kind of mod controller, or something in order to get to the point that I'm at, or maybe somebody else borrowed my account, or whatever. I don't know. A lot of the time, in order to get any kind of credit or anybody to take me seriously, it always does help when I throw out that I'm a veteran, a disabled veteran. So being a veteran and first-person shooter kind of like ups, it kind of ups my status like this, like a teeny bit, knowing that I shot guns in real life, on top of also being a first-person shooter girl gamer. It kind of gives me a little bit more credibility, just a teeny bit, not much, but a little bit. When guys find out that I'm a veteran, they're like, dude, word up, like, thanks for your service. And I was like, my pleasure, dude. I enjoyed it so much. I would have done it for life, had life not had other plans for me. Honestly, that was my goal in life, was to do 20 years in the Navy, and I made it 9 years. My body was like, nope, you're done. My body was like, I can't do anymore. You pushed yourself to the limit and past the limit to the point of no return. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You are disabled, bish. Bish. I do not say the real B word. I use B-I-S-H. Bish. Like a fish, but a bish. So, yes. Okay, thanks for waiting me through. Before we stop, I think they should have gone first, but they waved me through, so I'm gonna go. None of this hesitation. You go, no, you go, no, you go. Let's wave each other through and then go at the same time and crash. It's a fun time with four-way stops. What movies playing at the movie theater? We're gonna take a little detour I have a little movie theater in my town, and they only play one movie at a time. They only got one screen, and they are playing Mickey 17. I don't know what that is. I am going to have to look up the trailer on YouTube after I post my videos here, do a little editing maybe, and then get into the crafting. I gotta message my friend and see if she's chill with doing some crafting now, because I tell you what, even though I'm not in that much of a mood, I can be motivated very much so by having a friend do it with me. Great, I got a cop behind me now. Don't pull me over because I didn't have a back tail light. I don't see his turn signal on, so we're just going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, go direction and go. Alright, cool. Turned away. Whew. I needed some knock on some wood today, because I was just telling the dude I don't want pulled over because of this lighting where I have an appointment scheduled. So even if I had gotten pulled over, I'd be like, look, I have my taillights in the back. I had to open up the tail back and show him, hey, look, I even got the taillights ready to go. My appointment's next week. I'm gonna try and install this. Why did they park double parked in their driveway? I cannot get into our driveway very well. Buttholes across the street. Alrighty, time to go. I love y'all. Have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching. I love you all so much. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate all of my fans and my people, subscribers. If you aren't subscribed and you like my content, please subscribe. If you don't like my content, don't subscribe. But either way, thank you for watching.